The snack aisle at the food store is generally full of stuff that's high in calories, sugar, salt, white flour, things that are generally very, very unhealthy. Actually, healthy खाने के बाद में हमको ये लगता है कि जिस खाने में नमक मिर्च कम है, वो healthy खाना है. This may not necessarily be true. So to bust myths like this and to also teach you some very healthy recipes, we've got our very own health and nutrition expert, Rashi Chowdhary.
If you love yourself enough, then you've got to start living a better lifestyle. I always walk my talk with food that loves you back. I'm Rashi Chowdhary, I'm a nutritionist and an inch loss expert. And today I'm going to show you how to make a very interesting recipe with really simple ingredients, and it's called the cauliflower rice. You know, with health and weight loss, there are so many misconceptions. There are some nutritionists who say that eating every 2 hours is very important, and there are some who say eat when you feel like. There are some who say count calories, and there are some who say don't count calories. Here the problem is that एक normal इंसान बहुत confused हो जाता है इन सब चीज़ों से. But you know what? The worst thing is when I have people sitting in front of me, they're eating everything right, they're counting their calories, they're working out, but they still don't see any results. So when I get clients like this, what I like to do is to basically shock their metabolism by changing the source of their carbohydrates. Now when I talk about carbs, the first thing that comes to your mind, I'm sure, is rice. So today, in the spirit of doing different things, I'm going to use cauliflower in place of rice in one recipe. All right, so let's put this on. Okay, the first thing I'm going to take is a big chunk of butter. Now, I am in absolute awe of butter. I love butter, and I'm going to tell you in the next episode why I love it so much. But for now, let's take, all right, let this sizzle. And while the butter sizzles, let's add a little bit of garlic, because today I'm deciding to make it in a little Chinese style. Now we're going to wait till the garlic becomes a little brown. Okay, so the garlic is almost brown. Let's take a bit of chicken now. We don't need so much, just a little bit should be fine. And this should be fine. I'm going to wait till the chicken gets a little cooked. You know, the interesting thing is when during Ramadan, a lot of people who can't lose weight, you guys inadvertently get into the intermittent fasting state. And that can really help if your metabolism is very resistant, because it works like a shock to your body. So if you're, I mean, of course, Ramadan has so many other benefits and there's a lot of other reasons that we do it for. But if you're someone who is just not losing weight at all, then this is a good time to benefit from that as well. Now I'm going to throw in the rice. I used to actually take a cheese grater and grate this cauliflower. But I realized that was giving me a crazy arm workout and it took way too long. But then I started using it, you know, in a food blender processor, and that worked very well. And now let this cook for a bit. All right, now I want to throw in some color into this recipe. So what I'm going to do is add a whole lot of veggies, because the more veggies you have, the more nutrients you have, and the better it is for you. So I've steamed these carrots already so that it happens much faster. So we're going to put some carrots, and you can put whatever vegetables you like. I'm going to put carrots, I'm going to put some peas in. I'm not a very big fan of peas, so I'm not going to put all of this, but I love yellow bell peppers. This adds that little zing to the recipe, so I'm going to add these as well. And now, let's just wait till this gets nicely cooked. Now, we're just going to quickly put a little bit of chilies. I'm not a fan again of chilies, but that adds a lot to this. So let's just put a little bit of that. Okay. This is done. Let's keep this on the side. And now I'm going to quickly throw in the soy sauce and the vinegar. So here we go. That's all you need for this entire recipe. And now let's throw in the vinegar. Okay. Right here. I'm going to quickly mix this together. You know, sometimes when I'm in the mood to have a yummy chicken curry, but I don't want the carbs, then I use the cauliflower rice, but I don't add any vegetables to it, and I can have my chicken curry with just the cauliflower rice. So this is almost done now, and now I'm going to quickly let's put it in a bowl. Okay. So here's a bowl of rice you're going to love me for. You know why? Because if I had to compare this to a regular bowl of rice, to be honest, both of these have the same amount of calories, they have the same amount of carbohydrates, but the way your body is going to process this is going to be so different. So I hope you're going to try this at home, because here's a bowl full of rice that's going to love you back.
कॉलीफ्लावर राइस बनाने के लिए पैन में डालें बटर, गार्लिक, चिकन, कॉलीफ्लावर, कैरेट्स, ग्रीन पीस, येलो बेल पेपर्स और इसे पकने दें। फिर सोया सॉस और विनेगर को इसमें मिक्स करें और सर्व करें।
It's a K Company production.